everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a first impressions video using my brand new Zoeva Vegan Prime set brushes that I ordered off Beauty Bay. I did an unboxing video with my boyfriend, I think that was the previous video, and yeah, since then I've just been putting off trying to use them because I'm so desperate to use them, but I wanted to make sure that I got this video down. So without further ado, at the moment I'm keeping them in my Daisy box just because I love the box so much and I didn't want to throw it away. And my other makeup tin that I put my makeup brushes in is pretty full at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to be using these brushes and I might not use all of them, but I'll let you know my thoughts on them as we go. Also, my hair has changed colour. I am no longer pastel. I think it was a really welcome change. I got really bored of not being able to wear certain clothes, not being able to wear certain makeup, and not really being able to wash my hair very much because I was trying to preserve the colour. So I'm very glad I changed it back. It's a little bit on the dark side for me, or I'm not sure if I'll get used to it or not, but at the moment I am just waiting for it to lighten up a little bit more and then I'll be back to normal blonde again. I'm just going to be starting with my POREfessional on my hands. So the first brush I'm going to be using is the concealer buffer with my MAC ProLongwear concealer. I don't usually use concealer brushes, so this is a little bit of a different one for me, but it is blending out the concealer really nicely. So I'd probably still say that it's easier to use my finger rather than a brush. I don't mind the brush, it's just I find I get it done a lot quicker if I'm just using my fingers and blending it out like that. Next one is the buffer brush, which I'm going to use for foundation. This is the one I've been most excited about trying. Foundation brushes are always my favourite and this one feels so soft and so many bristles on it. And today I'm going to use that on my NARS Sheerglow foundation because that is a foundation that you really should buff in, so it probably will give the best results with this foundation. Oh my god! Covers a lot of surface, this one. Next I'm going to use the powder brush, which isn't as big as my Sigma powder brush, if I can just compare the two. So this is my Sigma, this is the Zoeva one I just got. Again, it feels really soft. And I'm going to use that with my MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in NC15. I normally like to sort of press in my powder, but this one you have to sort of sweep it because the bristles are quite long. Next one is the face shape brush, which I can only assume is for contouring. So in that little area there I'm going to use Laguna by NARS, and I'm not going to take too much because Laguna is so pigmented and these bristles feel very dense, so That's not foundation, that is some of the dye from my hair appointment this morning. Don't really understand this brush. I think for contouring I would definitely prefer my NARS Ita Kabuki brush, which is like the very thin, square one that fits really nicely underneath your cheekbones, but that one does go well down the nose and it does fit quite nicely underneath the cheekbones as well, but I suppose it's just personal preference. I feel like you get more done more quickly with this one, but I don't have a problem with this. It's really soft and also really dense bristles, so it blends everything out really nicely. Next brush is the Cream Cheek. I don't have any cream cheek products because they're not really my thing. I much prefer powder blushes, so I'm just gonna wing it and use my Cream Cheek, sort of like an angled contour brush, this one, with my NARS Deep Throat blush. Like that one, that's a really nice one. I use that, the one I've got that's very similar is my Sigma large angled contour brush. They're pretty similar in the shape, and that's the one I usually use for blush. This one's a little bit smaller so you can get more precise in the areas, so yeah, I do like that one. Gonna move on to the brows now. I'm gonna use my winged liner brush. That's what I normally use to fill in my brows when I'm using a powder anyway. Normally I do use Benefit Gimme Brow because that's just one product that does it all. But for the purposes of this, so I can get through as many of these brushes as I can, I'm going to use that. So I use the dark colour. I'm not very good at filling in my brows like that. I am much better at just getting a fibre thingy and chucking it all on. But as a brush, I'm sure that's lovely. I would use it to do winged liner if I had a gel liner, which I don't because I'm far too messy and uncoordinated for that. But yeah, I do like that one. The bristles are a lot longer than the one I have by Sigma. And it's a bigger head of the brush. Next I'm going to be using my Soft Definer eye brush, which is probably, after the buffing brush, the second most exciting one I wanted to try. So I'm just going to be using that to deepen my crease, and I'm going to be using a bronzing colour for that from my Illamasqua Sculpting Powder Duo. Not sure if it's the brush or the powder that I'm using, but you've got to sort of go back and pick up quite a lot of product in between. Right, I'm going to swap powders to see if I can get a better colour payoff out of that one. So I'm just going to swap over to my Naked palette, and what am I going to use? I'm going to take Smog, which is a darker colour. This really does give a very soft little amount of colour, and it blends really well. Just, you do need to keep going sort of backwards and forwards to the palette in between applying it. Don't think the brush picks up too much product. What have I got left to use? So I've got these three left. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. It's the contour shader, the smudger, and the petite eye blender. God knows. I'm going to use the petite eye blender to highlight my inner corners. I'm going to use my smudger to take a bit of product underneath my eye. I'm going to use Sin, which is still a very light colour. I just want to see if I can use all the brushes if I can. And now I'm going to take the contour shader to add some Half Baked, which is the very pretty gold colour that I wear way too much, and I'm just going to add that somewhere. Pretty good! I think I am actually going to use my winged liner brush to put a bit of powder on my top lashes because I do feel a bit naked. Haha, get it? Naked? If I don't have some kind of liner on. It's really good actually. It's really quick, much quicker than the other one because it's got like a longer line. And then I'll just quickly stick some Their Real mascara on. I've actually managed to use all the brushes, which is amazing. This is one of the ones I'm reviewing on my blog at the moment. I'm reviewing all my little Benefit sample size things that I got in a Christmas gift set. I actually got it way before Christmas. My boyfriend bought it for me for no reason, but I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm just working my way through reviewing all of the little sample sizes that I got. And then for the lips, I'm so excited now I don't have lavender hair. I can start using my Coquette again because it's just slightly on the beige sort of peachy side and it looked so weird. So I'm very impressed with myself. I managed to use all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of my Zoeva Vegan Prime set. I hope this video is informative to you. Overall I really do like them. Managed to get them all dirty so now they all need a wash straight away. They're really good brushes. There are a couple in there that I sort of could take or leave. But yeah, no, other than that I think they're really soft. I think they were great value for money. They were significantly cheaper than my Sigma set, which had slightly more brushes in it. But yeah, no, I'm very impressed with these ones. Zoeva's a brand I've been wanting to try for ages, so I'm over the moon that I finally got to try them. This set was $61.50, got them from Beauty Bay, which gave free shipping, and these 2 Luxe Beauty samples, because it's over £50 I think. I got their cream soap Mario Badescu, not a brand I've ever heard of, but it's a facial cleanser, and this Mario Badescu, name I can't say, facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water, which you can use to set your makeup, soothe your skin in dehydrated conditions, or give your skin the quick boost anytime, anywhere. Lightly mist over face and neck as needed. Oh, I'll use that now. I love things like this. I'm always saying I'm going to buy myself a makeup setting spray. I never do. Smells nice.